is something about a summer day and a great book that just go hand in hand. A Happier Life has been continually topping this summer's must-read list, and we are thrilled to welcome best-selling author and one of my favorites, Christy Woodson Harvey. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me, Ashley. I'm so glad to be here with you today.
I'm so excited to have you back. I look forward to your books every time you come out with a new one. So let's get right into it. Tell us about your latest, A Happier Life.
Well, Happier Life is my 11th novel, believe it or not.
Incredible.
I can't get over that. But it is about a woman named Keaton who knows that her grandparents passed away in an accident before she was born. But what she doesn't know is that her mother has never sold her childhood home in Beaufort, North Carolina, where I happen to live. So she heads back to the coast to clean out this house and starts to realize that maybe the stories she's been told about her grandparents are not true. And so then in the other point of view, we get to hear from her grandmother, Rebecca St. James, and her story unfolds from 1935 until that fateful night in 1976 when we find out exactly what happened to Rebecca and Townsend St. James.
I love that your books always include some kind of twists and turns, a little bit of a mystery flair to them in some ways. Is this book a similar type of a vibe?
Absolutely. Well, I love a family secret. I think I work them into my books a lot. But this is very similar in that there are a couple of secrets in this story. And of course, we are, finding out sort of at the center of the story what happened to these people. So it was really, it's kind of a fun journey, I hope, for the reader to get to go on. And we learn a lot about these women and this family and kind of uncover some hidden secrets and mysteries as we go along.
I just love your writing style. You do the mystery and the twists and all that, which is great, but you have such great character development. And for me, I think that's one of the things that I love most. It's not just a great plot. It's really great characters that you feel like you're getting to know, or maybe you're like part of the town.
Yeah.
How do you come up with your characters and your plot lines and so quickly, because you've been writing novels so fast? I don't know how you continually come out with them one right after the other.
Well, thank you. Part of it, I will have to say, is a little woo-woo, because I feel like it's just one of those things that kind of hits you. But I will say, this book in particular, there were two things in my life that inspired this story that really I hadn't thought about that much until I sat down to start writing it. But I had a great aunt and uncle that passed away in kind of an unusual accident before I was born. So that was sort of the impetus for this story. But also there is a house at the center of this story, like I mentioned, that has been basically untouched for about 50 years. And when I was 10 years old, I went in a house like that, that truly still had like the Thanksgiving dinner on the table. Like people had left the house and never come back. And I hadn't thought about that in decades. And when I sat down to start writing this book, and I knew kind of the premise of the story and how I wanted it to end, that house came back to me, and I was like, this has to be in this story. So I think there are little bits and pieces of our own lives that always make our way into the stories, and this was no exception. But Rebecca St. James is a little like my grandmother too. So.
I love that you kind of use your own life as a reference point, and you weave kind of some history in there, which is great. And then also, this is taking place in Beaufort, North Carolina, which, by the way, it is Beaufort, not Beaufort. It's Beaufort in South Carolina. I just learned that from Christy.
It's a big controversy. I'm just kidding. But no, it is funny because sometimes people say, wait, do you mean Beaufort? And I'm like, nope, I live in the other one. So yeah, they're too. They're spelled the same and pronounced differently. So what can you say?
I'm guessing that maybe Beaufort is one of kind of the other characters in this latest novel.
Yes, it definitely is. That's very well said. I love to have a town that feels a little bit like a character. And this town, it's a pre-revolutionary town. It's very old. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of secrets in this town. And I wanted you to get to feel kind of what it's like to be a part of it. And that there's a real sense of community there also, where, if you're a newcomer to town, people sort of welcome you and take you in and show you the ropes. And that's really what happens to Keaton in this story. So I wanted people to be able to feel that, because I do think it's a big quality of Beaufort.
I think the South is such a special place, and I think that's part of what I love about your books as well. But you've been spending some time here briefly in Rhode Island. You had a great event recently here in Rhode Island, and we're so happy to welcome you back. Are you enjoying your time here?
Oh my gosh, I wish I had more time here. I love it. I was at the Ocean House last night and stayed at the Margin Street Inn in Westerly, which is so beautiful, and have just been around a little bit, but I love it. And I thought, I've got to come back here when I can actually go on vacation and like really savor and just spend some time, because it's so beautiful and it's just a great spot. You're very lucky to live here.
We are very lucky, but we're excited to learn more about where you live too. And of course, before I let you go, I have to ask about upcoming projects. I know that you're always working on the podcast as well. So what do you have going on?
Yeah, so I have a few of my books have been optioned or in development for TV and film, and I'm working on some scripts, which is really fun because that's a little bit new for me, a little bit out of my wheelhouse. I do have a podcast and web show called Friends in Fiction with 3 fellow New York Times bestselling authors, where we welcome guests each week. I think we have I've had about 450 guests.
You've been doing this now for a few years.
4.5 years now, which is crazy. So we're really enjoying that, and of course my 2025 book is ready to go. So I'll have copy edits waiting on me when I get home, but the book is finished, and that always feels like a big sense of accomplishment.
I can only imagine that it does, and I can't wait to see what's next. Thank you so much for joining us in the midst of your very busy book tour. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you for having
in Rhode Island, and hopefully we'll see you next summer as well. And you can pick up a copy of A Happier Life. It's out now, or one of Christie's many other novels.